This is a book about world religions, written with a broadly Christian audience in mind. So why have a chapter on Christianity? For good reason. There are many Christians, that is, Catholic, Protestant, and Eastern Orthodox, that know so little about one another's Christian traditions. Yet Christianity is one, and there are numerous expressions of Christian faith that fall within historic Christianity. Yet so few Christians have ever worshiped with Christians outside their own tradition. Protestants rarely worship with Catholics, or Catholics with Orthodox believers. We have much to gain by learning from Christians, not only from other Christians' traditions, but also from Christians from around the world. What can American Christians learn from African or Asian Christians, and vice versa? So the perspective of this chapter is ecumenically Christian. That is, I want to encourage the reader to understand the common threads that are woven throughout all Christian expressions and give Christianity its shape and character in order to underscore the breadth of historic Christianity through time. Understanding the history of Christianity is critically important, for it gives us knowledge of the unity and commonalities of Christian faith throughout time. However, another feature of this chapter is its presentation of the cultural variety of Christian expression. Combining an historical and cultural approach, we then get a picture of a dynamic movement, which today is the largest religion in the world. Historians teach us about the worldwide connections of the Christian movement, while social scientists, and particularly anthropologists, teach us about the cultural and social changes wrought by Christian faith and action. As you read this chapter, I invite you to ask a perennially important question. Is there a pure gospel? Or is the gospel, and thus Christian faith, always embodied? How flexible is the gospel in culture? In other words, is one cultural expression more valid than another cultural expression? The implication of one's answer to the question of the relationship of gospel and culture is immense, since it shapes our understanding of the purpose of culture and the need for conversion, as well as challenges our epistemological assumptions. For the past few centuries, the worldwide population of Christianity has remained about the same, with roughly 33% of the world identifying themselves as Christian. But the last 3 decades, the world makeup of Christianity has changed dramatically as the numbers of Christians in the non-Western world has outpaced the numbers in the West, with more than 60% of Christians living in the non-Western world. As you read this chapter, ask yourself what is similar to Christian churches throughout time, and where do you see variety? A particularly pertinent question is how you might see the gospel to be relevant to today's culture, and what features of the gospel might be countercultural. Enjoy the chapter.